This video has been prepared by FSU College of Law students under the supervision of licensed attorneys. It is intended to provide legal education only. The students are not attorneys, and the information provided does not constitute legal advice. We hope this information is helpful.
This video was created by second and third year law students from the Gender and Family Justice Clinic. In our previous video, we discussed the different dissolution of marriage forms. In our series, we will be discussing the dissolution of marriage with dependent of minor children form. Now, we will discuss the legal terms you may see on the form and what they mean. Please follow along with the handout. Petitioner, the party that begins the legal action in a civil case. For example, in a dissolution of marriage, the petitioner is the person filing for divorce. Respondent, the party being sued in a civil case. For example, in a dissolution of marriage, the respondent is the other spouse who did not initiate the divorce proceeding. Minor child. A minor child is any child who is under the age of 18 years old. The form will require you to list out the relationship between the two parties and the child. For example, you will have to list out whether the child is the biological child of both or one of the parents, whether the child is the adopted child of both or one of the parents, whether the child is the child of only one of the parents and was born during the marriage, whether any party is currently pregnant. Dependent child. A dependent is any person who is the biological or adopted child of both parties, who is 18 or older, but who is dependent upon the parties due to a mental or physical disability. Parenting plan. Parents, or the court, may create the parenting plan. It will set out each parent's role and responsibilities to each child. Shared and sole parental responsibility, as well as time sharing, are part of the parenting plan. A parenting plan is mandatory in a dissolution of marriage proceeding involving minor children. This is because the parenting plan specifies each parent's role and responsibilities. Parenting plan recommendation. A judge may request that a neutral person look into your case and give the judge a report. The purpose is so that the judge can make decisions that are in the best interest of the child. This neutral person is usually a court-appointed professional. When determining what the best interests of the child are, the judge may consider many factors such as mental, physical, and moral fitness, home, school, and community record of the child. Section 61.13(3) of the Florida statutes outlines what the court considers when trying to determine the best interests. Parental responsibility. This is the responsibility to make decisions about your child's care and upbringing. Shared parental responsibility. This refers to a shared responsibility of both parents to raise the child. Both parents would need to work together to parent the minor. For example, both parents will be making decisions about a child's health care and educational needs. Sole parental responsibility. This is when the court allows one parent the right to make decisions for the child without speaking to the other parent first. A court might impose this if it is in the best interest of the child's safety and well-being. Time-sharing schedule. Time-sharing is what used to be known as rotating visitation. The time-sharing schedule will discuss which parent will have the child on specific days, nights, and holidays. Both parents will create the schedule, unless the parents cannot agree. Then the court will determine the schedule. Supervised time-sharing. This is when the court requires a person to be with the parent when seeing the child for the child's safety and well-being. A court might impose this if it is in the best interest of the child's safety and well-being. No contact order. This is when the judge prohibits the other party from contacting you, either directly or through another person. If someone has been a victim of assault, battery, sexual assault, stalking, kidnapping, false imprisonment, or anything resulting in physical injury or death, then the judge may order this type of order. Thank you for watching. Please tune in to our next informational video.
The Public Interest Law Center provides limited legal services, but if you would like to have your legal issue considered, please email us at pilc@law.fsu.edu.